Hello everyone, this is FeelGood Gunpla, and today I'm doing a review of the SD Cross Silhouette RX-78-2. This is a new SD line, only with a few release kits out, like the Crossbone, the Zaku, the Nightingale, the Zeta Gundam, which is recently new. And let me think. I can't think of anything else, so I think I may have just named off all of them. If I remember anything else, I'll state it later in the review. But just to start off with here, it's actually got pretty good detail for a SD kit. You can see here in the shoulders, and I'm gonna see if I can zoom in on the shoulders. And you see in the shoulders right here. Also, you might have caught it in the shield a little bit. Chest part here, legs. It's actually extremely, also the head, you see the little detail there, but it's actually extremely good, also in the shield. Extremely good detail for an SD. Only thing that's lacking in the detail department of this kit is the backpack, but well, the RX-78-2's backpack never been really something to just get overly excited about. But as you can see on this kit here, very detailed for an SD, especially in the head area. Especially the head area be the probably where some of the most of it is, plus the chest area here. I mean, the level of detail in this kit is amazing. And also, it's, at least to my knowledge, and you can correct me in the comment section below. Let me move this camera a little bit. Here we go. Also, in the comment section below, you can tell me if there's another kit out there with an SD, with an actual frame. That's right, folks. This SD kit has a frame. Now, it has a little hollow part in the back here, but compared to like the EX series, that little hollow part in the back is not bad. And probably the other hollow part you may see is under it, actually. There's some in the shoulder right here you probably saw as it passed by, but not really that bad to even comment about. But like I said before, if anyone can tell me any other SD kit has a frame, you know, comment in the comment section. But this kit actually has and my photo booth is trying to tear up. I'm gonna have to get a new one. But yeah, I know, went off subject, I'm sorry. But I'm lost for words. I guess the kit's that good. It has a lot of detail, good detail for a kid, and also it has a frame, which I'm impressed with, even though that frame doesn't move very much. You know, as for movement and articulation, it pretty much moves like a normal SD, which is not very much. You can pop maybe 2-3 poses max, and that's pretty much it. You know, but would say probably the things that like I said, I'm most impressed with is the head, chest, shoulders. Actually, all of the body has good detail, except for, like I said, the backpack. But you know, not too many people are going to be worrying about the backpack. The gun, it's all right in the detail department, but you know, nothing too much to brag about. But you know, but even in its SD form, it looks pretty good. And I was surprised to see the Vulcans right here are colored. They come colored in a gray. I think anime wise they are supposed to be yellow. I think you can correct me in the comment section below. Also, the sticker right here, I mean the cross symbol, It's not actually a part, it's a sticker. Now, I have found a way to use like hobby cotton swabs, you know, the pointy ones, the rounded pointy ones, and you can smooth that out on the shield, and it'll look pretty good and actually will conform over the parts, over that part. So I kind of found a way to use what they gave me to actually, it looks pretty good. It looks almost like it's painted, that cross. Like someone's painted or maybe used like a gloss, shiny gloss plastic or something. But no, that cross is actually a sticker laid over it and laid out over it. But in order to make this look good, you will have to take your time and put that sticker on there to make it look right. But it does do one, now you can correct me in the comment section if another SD kit can do this, but I'm going to stop the turntable here. And I may have to take, you know what, I'm just gonna take the shield. Ooh, shield. Okay, well that worked. Wasn't trying to do it like that, but hey, you know, whatever works. And if I can get it out of his hand, so that's good, it stays in hand. But I never known an SD kit to do this. That's right, this thing can hold his arms out. I mean, look at that. I'm impressed. I don't care what anybody says. I'm impressed with that. Cause I don't even know my I don't think my SD Gundam H3 can pull that off. And also, while we're getting into it can do that. Also, I'm gonna try to show here. It does another feature, which is this part here. You probably saw it go in. It can go out like that and help with articulation a little more. But you know, other than that, this is pretty much the most flexible it's going to get. Also, another warning with the SD frame is that if you're not careful with the legs, these ankle parts here will bump into each other and make it hard for you to get a pose together. Also, if you look under here, under the frame, see, it didn't even take much for me to pop that leg out of the joint. Oops, sorry. So if you're trying to pose, you need to be careful, because if you're not careful when you're posing with the SD frame, your legs will pop out very easily. So, gotta be careful with that. But the main reason is called the cross silhouette is because you can get an optional frame. You can buy an optional frame. It does not come with. The only one I know that comes with the frame is the combo pack of this kit, where you can get the SD frame is bundled up with it. I will have a link of that in the comment section below. And also the RX-0 Maru comes with actually a red cross silhouette frame with that kit. I mean, as far as I know, it doesn't come with an SD frame. It comes with a cross silhouette frame only. Now, if I'm wrong about that, please comment in the comment section below. But it comes with an optional frame that helps it now look a little bit more proportionate. It also helps with articulation, so you can pull off them poses. And it would be this frame right here. Now this on the right here is the cross silhouette frame. And this, what I can pretty much say, I don't know, some people may disagree with it, this what makes the kit, basically. This is why people buy this kit, period. is to get that. So I can see a lot of people buying this kit I can see a lot of people buying a lot of these when getting one of these cross silhouette kits is because of this. This is what makes this. Now, I don't know why they do not include that with the kits already. Just don't add the SD frame. Just add the cross silhouette frame included. I don't know if it's going to cost more, if it costs more in production to do that. But me personally, I think it's just to make more money. You know, you spend an extra $5 to $6 on the frame. You know, I'm thinking it's a money thing. I could be wrong. It could be a cost thing why they do these two separately. Because I know with the RX-78-2, they included in there. Of course, you know, that's probably maybe a slightly different story why they do that for the RX-78-2. But, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, for this kit here, you can actually buy a combo pack that both have this and the frame together. As you can see already that the frame itself is actually taller than this. It's actually taller than this kit here. You can tell by the arms, the legs, that not only the limbs are going to be longer, but it's actually gaining a nice little bit of height to it. So once I will be showing what this looks like with that. Also, it comes, this kit, almost forgot. It comes with a different pair of eyes, but instead of having to choose between the more traditional Gundam eyes and the SD eyes, you get both. In the helmet here, you have Gundam eyes. It's like it's on the back of it, but on the inside, and you rotate it. You take it apart, rotate it, and put it on, and you get your traditional Gundam eyes. So we'll be also using the traditional Gundam eyes once I put the cross silhouette frame with this kit. So yeah, I'm quite excited because I have not even attempted to put the cross silhouette frame onto the kit yet. Probably one reason is it's going to take a little bit to get it off of the SD frame and put it on the cross silhouette frame. Pretty much the legs mainly, because the legs come in two parts here. This part here come in two parts, and you got to pry a little bit apart to get that frame out, which I have a part separator for that, so that's not really a problem. I just have to be very, very careful with it, and I think I'll be okay. So, well, I guess with that being said, we're going to talk about a little bit about the frame itself before actually we get into putting a new frame on the kit. So here we go. All right, and we are back, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about the cross silhouette frame itself. So this is what makes the cross silhouette SD line. This frame right here. This is it. Because if it wasn't for this frame, and this is just my personal opinion, you may disagree with that. This what makes this cross silhouette line. Because without this, you would just have a SD that has its own frame that relatively moves the same as a normal SD without a frame. So yeah, if it was like that, I don't think it'll catch on too much. So now some people may like the SD frame and don't want to use the cross silhouette. And that's probably another reason they gave you an SD frame, because they was like, well, some people may not care for posing, or articulation, or having a slight proportionate more proportionate kit. They may actually like the cute, small, scrunched up SD. So me just thinking about it, me, trying to think about it a little more, maybe that's why they did it like that. So if some folks don't want more articulation, they just want that SD kit with a few poses and look cute, there you go. You ain't got to pay the extra $5 or $6 to make it look more proportionate and better articulation. But if you like me, and even though you do like SD kits, you don't like how you can't put them in better poses, and the slightly scrunched up nature of a typical SD kit kind of mess with you a little bit. It don't bother me too much, but it bothers me a little bit. Not enough not to buy one, but it bothers me a little bit. Especially when you trying to pull out some poses, but can't because it's an SD kit. Well, this is your solution for that. It's still an SD size. Relatively, it's still an SD size. Maybe a little taller, a little more proportionate, but it's still an SD. But at the same time, you get more posability and articulation. And for that, I'm glad they did this. So I'm going to bring it up. Let me adjust this camera because I have to adjust it every time I move it. So here you have the shoulders. I'm just bumping this stuff. I hope this photo booth don't come crashing down because this is getting to that point. You see the shoulders right here. They go in, they go out to help better with posing. And then you can push them back in. Be careful because if you have my sometimes I overdo it with my strength and break stuff, so I have to be real careful. Also, you got in the arms here that you can bend it. And of course, now you ain't got to do like this just to hold the gun up. You can bend that part and hold the gun in a more traditional sense. So, and also still you can do like that. You got and boom. Actually, it does this part here a little bit better. So, yeah. Of course, I showed how the shoulders can go in and out, how the arms can come up. Also, you see here, there's a little part here. You got a bend at the knee. So that knee actually comes up pretty good, almost like a high grade. So, both knees can do that. Can't do a full split, but decent enough. Decent enough. Can't complain too much. It's a decent enough split. And it also can do, I did this the last time. I don't know if I can pull this off again. And I don't know if I can pull this off once I get everything on the kit. But okay. Now, this thing can take a knee, almost a knee, kind of a knee. You get what I mean? Let me center this. Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to center this. Hold on, people. Hold on. Oh no, it's messing up. There we go. This thing can take almost a knee. Because if I try to make it more like a knee, it's just gonna fall over, just like. But for an SD to pull off something like that is amazing. I don't care what anyone else says. an SD that can pull that off is just amazing. I have not seen one do that. Now, if anybody else out there has seen an SD been able to do this, please let me know in the comment section. Because look at this. It's practically just about taking a knee. If I play with it more, I may get closer for it to take a knee. But in this case, it's taking a knee. That is just... that's pretty amazing. To tell you the truth, that is pretty amazing. This thing can take a knee. So I'm gonna stop that. And just get back in its normal position. Or about close as I can to its normal position. Also, it's this part here. Also, we got, I'm gonna bring it back up. And it may be an SD, but you can kind of got this little action here going. Plus, in the mid part here, oop, that's a little too far, but can he do that? Maybe I was imagining. There we go. Oh, hold on. Ah, there we go. I got it. I had to go off camera to see how it worked. But you have to pull it a little lightly. And this also helps with doing this part here. I thought was nice. You just do like that and it clamps back in. So it has a few gimmicks. Played with a little too much. Okay. Looking kind of wonky. Sorry. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Gotta be careful. I don't want to knock anything down. And so the frame itself is actually pretty impressive. And this is not even putting anything on it yet, but having the shoulders go in and out, always being able to take a knee, being flexible with the knee where you can actually bring that leg back, being able to pop out the middle a little bit to help with articulation. This frame right here is what makes the kit, other than the head and chest and also stuff of the kit being detailed as well. I would say at the very least, it's half of what makes the kit. The other half would be, you know, the detail on this right here. On the pieces. You know, not the frame, you know, the pieces itself. But the frame itself is impressive. So I will show next. Next. Oh, I can't get my words right. Forgive me. Next, I basically will show you what it looks like, what the kit looks like with the frame installed in it. So here we go.